Hi there, it's Simone. Today I want to share a quick update and flip through of my Hobonichi Weeks that I still use as my journal not every day. I would love for it to be every day, but I'm just not getting to it every day. It's still housed in this beautiful Eberhard Studio folio. And I have filmed an unboxing of this folio, and I will link it in the description box or up here. I am using the Tokyo Towers, and as I originally ordered this for my son and then decided to use it for myself because he didn't use it. I'm not really totally in love with the Tokyo Towers Weeks, and so I just stuck some pattern paper in this die cut with my name on it in the front, and now I can totally live with it. If I'm getting sick of this, I will change it out, but for now I like it. And ta-da, I finally managed to print a selfie of my youngest and I at the gym. That was really pretty cool. I also, in the front pages of the Hobonichi, the monthly pages, I stick down stuff that I get on Happy Mail that I don't know what to do with it, and I really like how this is turning out. This is completely full now. This is the second page. There's still some open spots right here. I got a new backpack for my birthday. I placed a tiny sticky club sale order. My friend Angela sent me a care package from Wales. I went on a date with my husband. So that is, I really love this. Then I used this as samples for washi tapes that I received in a giveaway from London Gifties. And then I have this huge sticker right here that didn't fit anywhere. And so I just started a new page, and I can then continue filling this up with stuff. I think the last I shared was in January, and I don't remember where I left off, so I'm just gonna start at the beginning of February. I decided to put this, which I really love. I love that it is so meta. I added the Coffee Monster sticker on top of the ephemera of the planner in the picture, and this just makes my nerdy heart so very happy. I didn't really have lots to say, I think, in one of them. I don't remember if this was the exact one. But so I decided to change things up. Before, I had usually put something down here, and then I decided I wanted it up here, so I didn't have that much space that I needed to fill. For some reason, I have started to fill up the pages kind of completely, which I like, but as this year is the year where I'm trying not to fall into patterns and then have those patterns become mandatory and impose self-imposed rules on myself. I'm trying to not fall into these patterns to fill every page to the brim. And you can see I absolutely love doing that, though. I write, usually use watercolor for one word each day. Then I fill in the empty spaces with feelings, things that I remember from that day that did something to me emotionally. Wow, that sounds really strange. I don't want to list things that I did, but things that I felt. I want to list events, things that happened that made me feel a certain way. I add stickers in between and ephemera. And that's how I do this every week. Another full page. This is from the December Cocoa Daisy kit. And I started another thing that I just started, I think that week maybe. I don't know. Let me check before. For some reason, I was not allowing myself, again, another self-imposed rule, to add these planner stickers, these ones, into my planner. And then I decided that into this journal, and then I decided that no, I can use anything that I want to use. So I started using more of these kinds of planner stickers. And this one I really love. I'm not so happy about how this turned out, but I'm glad that I tried, and I will definitely try this again, but maybe in a different kind of way. So here I had the problem that I went away over the weekend, and I didn't really have to have a lot to say because I didn't take this with me. I took my planner and I journaled in my planner on that page what we did, and in a bit more detail, so I didn't really have to put anything here, but there was this really weird open space, and I didn't want to fill it up with all ephemera, so I tried to handwrite this quote with watercolor. I really love the colors here, the bright red, the very bright, is that ultramarine blue? Definitely a very, very awesome blue in combination with that red. And then I actually stuck some ephemera from that trip down here. More trip. This is another ephemera. I asked on Instagram if I should use this and put it over here and add it to all of the ephemera and Happy Mail stuff, or if I should put it here. I thought it would be easier to put it in the front, and so I decided to take up the challenge, put it here, and then design the layout around it. And I really like how this turned out. This is Thursday 3, and then I added some word journaling down below. That one was another week where I added journaling, then I added my Thursday 3, and then more journaling. And I tried to divide these different journal entries. Either I'm just starting in a new line, or I'm adding lines, so that to differentiate between this. This was my birthday. I went to the San Francisco Museum of Modern Art. I had one of those stickers. I just put it here. And I'm really into all the pinks and purples at the moment, so that's something that I did a lot. I went away again over the weekend, and so since I knew that I wouldn't use the space, so I decided to add a currently list here, and I listed all the things that I was currently reading, currently planning, currently watching, currently cooking, currently eating, currently climbing, crafting, wearing, going, dreaming, feeling, listening, loving, and celebrating. And I want to repeat this throughout this whole journal, so I would get a really nice glimpse of the things that are currently happening. What else do I want to tell you about this? Don't really. Nope. Yep. Then this was last week, I think. Yes, exactly. That's what it is. I had planned to add this somewhere up further, and then I think in this week, but then I added this detail, and so the whole color scheme went in a totally different direction. So I added this in the next new open space, and I kind of, as you can see, I really have kind of color schemes. So this was greatly inspired by this washi tape, and then I picked other washi tapes that went along with this. And then I picked watercolors that were to be found in here. So I picked pink, picked this. I tried to recreate these two colors. Then maybe this is here. So that's, and the purple from the washi tape. So that's where this color scheme comes from. This one was, I wasn't that happy with the way this started to turn out, but I think I was able to catch it. This, as you can see, I based it on here. I tried, there's blue, there's green, there's this yellow, and then there's brown. And then I added these colors, so I was, this washi tape, so I was able to pick more of these colors. So that's where the color scheme comes from. And so obviously I looked at the image here to get the colors for this one. Here again, I decided not to force myself to add stuff and fill it. And then this week is a break in my kids' school, and I am still, but it's already Friday, so I was really struggling. I was super down. I did my Thursday 3, and Thursday 3 is a challenge on Instagram, kind of challenge where you post a selfie and 3 right now facts about yourself. I use this as kind of a self-care. I really think hard about the things that are going on with me right now, and I kind of share sometimes very deep details about me or deep feelings. It's a good way to reflect for me. And yeah, so I have 3, 1 almost teenager, 2 teenagers in my house that are glued to their phones, and I changed my work schedule so we would be able to do stuff, and it didn't work out at all. I was super down and super hard on myself for not being able to follow through with what I had originally wanted to do. And so I didn't knit, I didn't journal, I didn't really plan. And I noticed that when I was compiling my Thursday 3, and so I decided, so okay, now I'm going to sit down and journal, because Thursday is not the whole week, but Thursday is just part of the week, and there's still 3 days left, so I can still turn this week around, and I can still do some things with my children, and give myself grace as well. And so this seeing and looking back, and just I deliberately wrote these things, these words bigger than I would usually do, because I wanted to fill the page quickly and didn't want to think too hard about things that happened, because nothing really happened. But I was also able to remember the teeny tiny things that went well on each of those days. So I was really very, very happy that I was able to sit down and journal yesterday and see that not everything was bad about the past 4 days. So I'm hoping to continue with the turnaround thing. I actually filmed when I was working on this, and I think I will finish this up at the end of the week, and then you will be able to see the first 4 days and then the finished spread in next week. I just used watercolor and created this, and then I started journaling, and I had so much to say, so I knew that the Thursday 3 were really long this week, so I just didn't limit myself, and decided that I would find a different solution to adding these into this spread. And so I just typed them on my typewriter on some vellum and stuck them on here, so I can just lift this, read the journaling below, and have this on top. And what I wanted to say about the Thursday 3 is that since the beginning I have been adding these Thursday 3, so I have been doing them since July, and every week I add these 3 in here. And if that's the only thing that is going on that side of the page of the spread, I'm totally fine with that as well. So this is, I just added this here, and then this washi tape on top, and this doodle here was greatly inspired by this, as well as the hearts. And yeah, that's all I have. It is Friday, February 21st, and this is what next week already looks like. I have added one sticker from the Coco Daisy kit right here. I'm trying to get, like, I put this in here, and once it is in here for a while, and I haven't used these, I'm looking through them and picking the ones that I want to keep, and then I'm destashing this. This happened with a sticker sheet where this sticker was on, and I know that I'm going on a date night with my husband on Tuesday, so I already put it right here as kind of a starting point for the whole spread. Same here, I probably will try to pick washi tape and my watercoloring according to the color scheme down here. So that's, oh no, I have one thing, more things. Yay! I started to add this from my reference notebook. These are sticky notes, and these are lists of things that I have ideas at first, and then also the rest of the ideas are in black. The things that I added later when I finalized his birthday presents are in blue, and I just stick them down, wrote down, well, I know their birth date, and I also am writing down other people's gifts. And yeah, I added this washi tape from London Gifties, lettered this is birthday, Geburtstage in German, and then wrote 2019 because this was 2019 obviously, and 2020, and that's going to be my list for that. Then I started swatching my mini watercolor palette that I use for the hand lettering right here. I'm not done yet, but I really like how this is turning out. And then also I added my wish list that I had for my birthday that I pinned to the board in the kitchen so that everybody would be able to see and maybe follow with the presents. And it worked out really well, I have to admit. I am learning that even though I'm very vocal about many things, I also need to vocalize the things that I want. It is important. I love giving gifts and I love receiving gifts. And when the people around me aren't that good at giving gifts, I decided I plopped it in the kitchen and I said, I really would love to have these as my birthday gifts for this year because I love receiving gifts, and it worked. So if that's something that is important to you, maybe this is a strategy that you could use. So I just added it onto this page right here. I don't understand and read Japanese, so that would work well. I didn't want to put it on here. Maybe I want to add something else later on, but this is what I added in here. And then there is my sticker paper from a leftover sticker sheet, and I just added all the leftover stickers that I'm keeping from sticker sheets that I'm destashing right here so that I can use them up, and that works really well. So thank you so much for watching. I hope to see you next month with another flip through, and until then I hope to see you soon. Bye.